Welcome back to a lecture series on Deep Digital Image Processing. So, in this lecture, now we are going to discuss about the demonstration of post classification combine. When you are doing a classification, either by means of unsupervised or supervised, in case if you have any issues with the after classification, when you recheck maybe with the already existing topo sheet or other maps, you feel that this class comes into this category. Maybe in such cases, what we have to do, we have to do the combining. It means you are now grouping the or regrouping the unclassified databases, and that is this is a very important, because whatever the work we do with the map with respect to image processing or GIS, the accuracy part has to be checked thoroughly. In many cases, many of them doesn't look into every corner of it. Once if you know that the software gives in the different operations output, they feel that okay, I have got the output, this is 100% correct. That as a human being, we have to intervene on the system or the future class, and then check whether all the classified images are correct. Once the accuracy part, maybe that's what I said, the field work. Normally for the geologist, we do a lot of field work, either pre-field or the post-field, or while doing, if you have any doubt also, you can take the printout with the later on and go and check. So this will improve the quality of work, and then in turn it will improve a person quality, because when you start to publish any of the output, normally the accuracy, if it increases, automatically your paper will be read by many people, and it will be cited by many others. Not only that, and your name will be there in the perfect quality, and then you'll be know that you'll be knowing in the same area, even not only within India and worldwide. So the field concept or the field validation or the accuracy part, every work has to be checked thoroughly. Even the software, if it is doing it, we have to check. Now we will see how to do the demonstration in the NV software in digital image processing after unsupervised classification or supervised classification output. Then you have to check with your RGB. That in this demonstration we are going to discuss about that. Once if you open the map, and these are all the, you see, you have the the available band list are there: green, red, and near infrared and shortwave infrared. The region for this is 0.550 and 0.6500, 0.8100, and 1.6250. And now you open the data, this one, and you have to open the data unsupervised and check the band 1 of unsupervised classification with respect to the the data of multispectral data. This is Landsat list 3 data of Sundarban area. So it is in the form of TIFF data. So now you have the data also on supervised classification data, and this data already you have worked. You are now going to do the post classification in this exercise. Now I have opened. You just check that. I'll show you. This is there. Then you have to go to the load RGB. Look at that. I am loading the RGB. So it takes from this data. You look at the data here. It is list 3 data, Sundarban multispectral. Load RGB means it is automatically taking. That is the another specialty of the software. Of it is automatically loading the false color composite. And now you can also now you are going to open the unsupervised classification. You can also display new display, and look at that, both the areas are same, and but now you are going to see, and you can use one screen or two screen, and it is not interactive. If it is interactive, if I'm you see, this is there are 3 windows will open in the NV, as you know. This is the main window, and this is the scroll window. Scroll of these portions will run, and then you see it is highlighted here in the zoom portions. And so this is the full map, and I have taken the scroll into this one, bigger one, and in this again there is a small selected area showing here. So it is, if I am interacting all things, if I am moving this window, automatically it will interact with all the window and move. But just this is unsupervised classification combined data, and you look at that, it is completely forest region. But even within this classification there are other things are there, the yellow and blue. We have to now check, because now I can close, I can also interact here. I am going to overlay, and I am selecting the classification, and I am selecting interactive class input. I am now going to link this RGB with the class combinations. Unsupervised, I am just giving OK. With this, if I am taking from this overlay classification link, means it is now the output is going to be linked here. So I am just to open the output of class 2. Look at that, it is a river. You see, I can check on, check off, and similarly this is the class 3. Look at that, class 3 is not fully classified, it takes water body also in between here and there. I am just check on all the classification. Now we will see how to do the combine operations in unsupervised classification. Now this is okay, little bit, there is no confusion in between. It is done almost good quality of the classification. But whereas these portions you take the point 4, that is yellow. Look at that yellow in you see this is the full screen. So this portion is highlighted here, and if I want to see more at these portions, I am just moving this window here in this. So automatically this is zoomed 4 times 4x from this. Now look at that, this yellow is class 4 and blue is class 3. Look at that, blue is class 3 and yellow is black 4. But this blue has to come within this. Of course, it is not reclassified with respect to this object. Now I am going to combine this blue into this yellow classes. Yeah, this blue you look at, it is actually classified in the yellow category, that is vegetation. Now active class is this is classified. Sometimes you will also check the unclassified pixel also. So I am just selecting here, whatever I am selecting here, it will come here as active class. See, now I am clicking here. Now your class is, this class is active. Now whatever the operations you do, it will operate with the class 4, that is yellow in color. Now go to mode polygon, polygon add to class. You are now going to digitize a polygon to add those pixels into a class 4, that is yellow color group. So which window you are going to take? You can take, you see edit window, you can use any of the window. This is a scroll window, right? And this is scroll window, and this is a RGB window, zoomed window, and this is a zoom window, maximum zoom size. So you see this is zoomed here, this is called zoomed window. Now we have to do with zoomed window, then only it will be very clear. Now I am just I can select any of the window. I am now going to do mode polygon add to class. So this is image, this is image window, this is scroll window, and this is zoom window. I can select, suppose whatever the operation I do, it will be doing in the scroll window. If I am selecting zoom, whatever the operation I am doing, it will be done it over here in the zoom window. Or I can switch off in case if I want to check initially where the disturbances are there, I can switch off and check zoom it. Otherwise, what will happen, by the cursor movement, it will automatically disturb the classification. We have to be very careful while doing editing part. So select zoom window. So it is good. Class 4 is active, and now I am going to digitize the polygon. So once the digitization is over, double click to complete. So actually it is not complete. Now you look at that blue is taken by the class 4, active class 4. It means it is grouped in the yellow category classes. This is how we have to move to the entire window, and you have to swipe the old data or survey of India to push it, because here comes the quality increases. So this is how we have to redo that combining many features. So I have combined here by digitizing, and you just move your cursor and then check with respect to the changes with respect to the classification done by the system, and accuracy in terms of accuracy will increase, right? You are now going to group active class. You have made it 3. I have digitized, so this becomes the active class group 3. This is how we have to do. We have to do it for the whole region. Now our what is that? Our classification characteristics or the quality will improve, and then in turn the result outcome will improve, and in turn whatever we do the research and its interpretation will be very perfect. So this is how we have to do for the reclassification, and you have to save and switch off and then move to all the places and check. Similarly, you complete the task of the present exercise on post combination, post classification combine. So the lecture is come to an end with this, how to do the editing work of the classified images. Thank you.